Hey, what's up? Welcome to a new reading vlog. So, first off, I have my tea here. So we're about to do a little book haul. But before we get to that, so basically, Barnes and Nobel, they had their Boxing Day on December 26th. I think tomorrow's the last day, actually. They're having their sale, where... Okay, so it used to be that all hardcover books were 50% off. Now it's just 1/3 off, which is 34%, and which people are not happy about, myself included. Because like I said, it used to be 50%, now it's 1/3. So yes, I went to the sale. And also, what is it, premium members get 3 timestamps. So yeah, so there's that. Yep, so I picked up a few books. And then I went with my friend Carlani, and we hadn't got anything for each other for Christmas, but we did say we were gonna get each other ebook. So I was like, oh, since we're here, let's pick out a book that the other one is gonna pay for us, if that makes sense. So yeah, so we each bought a book for each other, and then once we finished paying, we switched them. We're like, Merry Christmas. So yeah, so that's, we went on Boxing Day, December 26th, and I actually remembered, guys, to film some b-roll. So no talking clips, because I'm still uncomfortable doing that in public, but I did film some clips. And also, I think we wanted a good time, because there was obviously people there, but there wasn't a lot. And we went to my favorite location, which is, do I say it? I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say which my favorite location is, but we went to my favorite location, which is in a neighborhood that's a bit more like in my opinion, I feel like that area is more like families versus like single people. I feel like more single people live further downtown. This isn't too far downtown, so it's a little bit more relaxed. So there wasn't as much people as there would be at compared to like the 5th Avenue location, because we went there one year and never again will we go to the 5th Avenue location on December 26th, because the 5th Avenue location is really close to the Rockefeller tree. So like walking distance wise, it was like a few blocks away, and so many people, so many tourists, and we were like, never again. And that location was packed that day. Anyways, let's just get into the clips that I filmed when we went book shopping on Boxing Day. All right, now that you've seen the clips of that day, let's get into the book haul. So we have, I always take this bag with me when I go to Barnes and Noble, which says cannot be trusted in a bookstore because facts. So we have a few books to get through. First, I'm gonna talk about this book. Picked this up that day. It's called The Mistletoe Mix-Up by Codi Hall. I feel like the lighting is getting worse. Then you're gonna see the ring light in my glasses, but c'est la vie. Anyways, okay, so The Mistletoe Mix-Up by Codi Hall. This is the third and final book in the Bowling and Mistletoe series. The first two books being 10 Things I Hate About Mistletoe and Mistletoe Mischief. I don't know why I can't say that word. But yeah, I read these in the beginning of December. Gave them both 4 stars. So the third book, like I said, is the Mistletoe Mix-Up. Okay, so basically all 3 books take place in the same timeline. So, but we follow different couples in each one. So this one we follow Anthony and Delilah, and this one we follow Pike and Ryler. And then in this one we're following Sam and Ren. So Sam is actually Clark's brother from There's Something About Mary, because this is like a spin-off series of the Nick and Noel's Christmas playlist series, that series. So these all follow friends / family of the characters in that series. So yeah, so I'm currently reading this. I'm on page 30, chapter 5, and as soon as I finish filming this little book haul, gonna hop back into this because I want to finish this before the start of the new year. So obviously, as you can see, that was in a hardcover because the hardcover books are the ones that were on sale, but they did have the holiday romances as buy one get one 50% off. And since I was already buying this one, I was like, let me see if I could find another Christmas romance that I would want to pick up. So I picked up The Holiday Honeymoon Switch by Julia McKay. So this is being pitched as The Holiday, the movie, meets The Honeymooners, which is by Christina Lauren. This lighting is gonna be the end of me. So yeah, so basically in this book we have 2 characters, Holly and Ivy. They are not related, but they look very similar to each other. So basically Holly's fiance jilts her, so she has an unrefundable honeymoon. So she gets Ivy to go in her place because she doesn't want to go, and then Holly escapes to Ivy's rented Hudson Valley cabin to marathon holiday movies and heal. And then Holly ends up having sort of romance with the Airbnb host, and then Ivy is in Hawaii for the honeymoon that Holly didn't want to go to. But then Holly's ex-fiance checks into the honeymoon suite with a new woman. And then it says, raging and bedless, the last thing Ivy expects is for the hot hotel bartender to come to her rescue. Against all odds, this Christmas might prove the most magical yet. So I am not gonna get to this holiday season, but I was thinking about my readings for Christmas in July. But then I realized that this has like, each chapter starts with a date in December. So it starts from, I think, December 16th, I think. Yeah, so it starts with December 16th and it ends on December 31st. So I am thinking of just saving this for next year and reading all the chapters that are December 16th on December 16th, 2025, and then all the chapters for December 17th on December 17th, and then so on and so forth, because I thought that'll be fun. So either I'll read this for Christmas in July, or I'll save this for December and read all the chapters as the date correlates. All right, the next book is the book that my friend Carleni actually got me, and that is Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. I read Party World by Abby Jimenez this year. I enjoyed it. There was some funny bits, but I didn't love it as much as other people do. Basically, long story short, I got the ick from the guy in Party World. It wasn't the entire time that I had the ick, that I got the ick from him. It was something that he did towards the end that I was like, no. But this actually follows the girl main character in Part of Your World. It follows her best friend Bree, and we actually get some glimpses of Bree in Part of Your World, and I thought she was really funny in Part of Your World, so I'm excited to learn more about her. And I've heard that this book is even better than Part of Your World. So I'm excited to hop into this at some point in 2025. This is also kind of thick. So yeah, I'm excited to get to this. Oh, I didn't say synopsis. I don't really know. I know Brianna's a doctor, and then the guy she ends up having a romance with is also a doctor, and I think they are exchanging notes or something, and then it ends up being obviously the doctor that she doesn't like, something like that. I don't know, but I'm excited to get to this because I also, what was it, I think it has a good mental health rep, which I was intrigued to read about. Next, ooh, we got, I only got 2 hardcover books, but we got A Sword in Slumber by Sarah Roche. And this is the 4th book in the Queen's Console series. The first book being Rebel Rose, right? Yeah, Rebel Rose. Second being Feather and Flame, and the third being Realm of Wonders, which the first book is Beauty and the Beast, the second is Mulan, the third is Aladdin, and the fourth, A Sword in Slumber, being Sleeping Beauty. So basically this series is about what happens after the end credits of each movie. So what happens next. The first book, Rebel Rose, which Beauty and the Beast is my favorite movie, did not like that book at all. I'm pretty sure I gave that book 2 stars. Did not like it at all. Feather and Flame I really enjoyed, and I really enjoyed the third book, Realm of Wonders. Also each book in this series is written by a different author. So yeah, but yeah, this is but Aurora. And it says, to ascend from peasant to princess to queen to empress in a single year should be impossible. But yeah, and then also the whole Queen's Console thing, a like member entity of the Queen's Console shows up in each book in a different form to help whoever, like queen, empress, that is ascending the throne, to help them out in the transition. But yeah, so we get like a glimpse of the Queen's Console in every single book, but like I said, they show up in different forms for each person. So I really enjoyed that element of the book, of the series, and that's the only thing that it's like connected to the series is that like Queen's Console entity. So you don't have to read this series in order, because they're each their own story. The Queen's Console is the only thing that is consistent in each book, and so far I don't see any like connections between each book, so you don't have to read them in order. But yeah, that is A Sword in Slumber. Then the last book that I have is Poison in Their Hearts by Laura Sebastian. This is the last and final book in the Castles and Their Bones trilogy, and basically this series is about, are they triplets? I can't remember now, because I read the other books a while ago. I can't remember if they're just sisters or they're triplets, but basically they're each betrothed, if I remember correctly. They're each betrothed to a different king in like a different part of like their world, and like to different kingdoms, to different kings. And basically what their mom has tasked them with is to take down each of those kingdoms, so that they can basically, so the mom can be the ruler of the entire world. So yeah, that's like how the series starts off. My favorite so far in the series is the first book, Castle in the Bones, mainly because one of the main characters in that one, I really enjoyed her character. That's all I'm gonna say about that, because I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, that's my favorite series so far. I'm excited to get to this and see how this series wraps up. But yeah, these are all the books that I picked up at the Barnes and Noble sale. Let me know if you guys went and what books you got. And yeah, so that's all the jabbering I'm gonna do for right now, and I'll talk to you guys again later once I've gotten more reading done of the Mistletoe Mix-Up. Hi. This is still crooked. Okay, what up? What's up? How's it going? How's it hanging? Okay, it's days later. It's Monday, December 30th. It's 11:04 p.m. and I've done a lot of reading of the Mistletoe Mix-Up, finding this very cute so far. The male main character, I for some reason thought that I wasn't really gonna like his character, just because I've seen him he is in how's the name of the book, There's Something About Mary and Along Came Holly, and I don't know, that he wasn't a character that I was like, oh, I want to know more about him. So going into this, I was like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but so far I'm really liking his character. I'm liking his relationship with the female main character, Ren, and also just seeing his relationship with just everyone else, like his brother and Mary, as well as Holly. They get along really well, and I like their banter. And then when it comes to Ren, this is the first time we get introduced to her in 10 Things I Hate About Mistletoe. That's when we first learn about her. So this is obviously the first time that we get more in-depth detail about her and learning just more about her. And I like her relationship with one of her brothers, because I just love good banter, you know. I just really like good banter, and they have really good banter. Her and I forgot his name, but this one brother of hers. But yeah, overall really enjoying this. It's really fun, cute, and this one is less because this happened in the same timeline at the same time as 10 Things I Hate About Mistletoe Mischief, and then this all happened at the same time. So this one, there's less crossover of reading the same thing, because in the first two books, I'm thinking because the male main characters in those two books, Anthony and Pike, they're best friends and they own a business together, so they have more interactions with each other. So those first two books, there were a lot of scenes that were the same, but just you saw it from a different character's perspective. This one, because he's not as Sam isn't as close to Anthony or Pike, this feels more original in a sense, just because it doesn't have a lot of scene repetition, if you're following me. So far there's only been one scene that we see here that was in the first two books, but obviously again you get it from Sam's perspective, so it feels different. So yeah, also my thoughts so far. I'm stopping reading for the night, and I have a little over an hour left in the audiobook. Just gonna finish the book off tomorrow. I think I finished off in a good spot, stopped in a good spot. So yeah, also my thoughts so far. It's been a few funny moments, a few really cute moments in this, not just between Ren and Sam, but just some cute moments with the two main characters with other people in their lives. So that's my update, and I'm gonna start getting ready for bed. So I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow once I finished the Mistletoe Mix-Up. And this most likely gonna be the last book that I read in 2024. So I'll see you tomorrow. we meet again. It is, I almost say Christmas Eve. It's New Year's Eve. It's New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. It is 10:43 p.m. Waiting for midnight all by my lonesome. Well, I'm in my room by myself. There's other people in the apartment. Still have an hour and 4 minutes left of the Mistletoe Mix-Up, so I'm gonna finish that now. Also, insert clip of me on my way back home from work. I worked today. Why are people going to stores on New Year's Eve? Why? Anyway, so yeah, I took a clip of, I wasn't reading or anything, but I was just like, oh, let me film a little b-roll of me on the train going back home. So right now it's gonna be an awkward clip of me on the train.
Attention everyone, running outside so many cars is extremely dangerous. We want you to be safe. Ride inside, stay alive.
Okay, now that you saw that awkward clip, we're gonna hop into finishing the Mistletoe Mix-Up. Have an hour and 4 minutes. Let's see actually how long it takes me. Well, the audiobook has an hour and 4 minutes, but you know what? Yeah, so I'm gonna do a little time lapse. Let's do it. So it's getting very close to midnight. It is 11:51 p.m. and I just finished the Mistletoe Mix-Up by Codi Hall, and I think, again, 4 stars. I think I've rated all of them 4 stars. It's a fun time, fun Christmassy read. It's not super Christmassy, but Christmas themes. What? Nonetheless. So yeah, 4 stars. It's a fun, cute romance. And yeah. So, there's a lot of, like, I laughed a few times. There were, like, a lot of cute moments between different characters, not just between our 2 main characters, but between other people as well. But yeah, I enjoyed it overall. The only thing I have to say is I kind of wish we got, or that maybe in the future we get just like a little bit more from each of the couples from the 3 books in the series. Just kind of like wrapping up their romance, because I feel like especially the first 2, we just it ended like right as like, okay, we're officially together. So I just wish that you got like a little bit more, especially from those 2, just to see. I think I just want something like from all 3 couples a little bit like further into the future, and just to see like where they are in life. So yeah, that's my only like critique. But overall, I enjoyed the series. It was a fun time getting to read these during the Christmas season, and actually I finished this at a great time because the last chapter takes place on New Year's Eve, and today is New Year's Eve. So I started this after Christmas, but I liked that I was able to finish on Christmas Eve, and the book pretty much finishes on not on New Year's Eve. Finishes on New Year's Eve. But yeah, that is it for now. And I'm gonna keep vlogging the rest of the week. We're gonna go into starting a new year in a few minutes. So yeah, that's the update I have for right now, and I'll talk to you guys again probably tomorrow, and talk about like what I'm gonna read next, or what probably I've already started a few books I didn't finish. I'm probably just gonna pick one of those. Like I started reading What Once Was Mine by Liz Roswell like a week ago or something, so I probably would just pick that back up. But that's the update for now. And hi, happy new year. It's January 1st 2025. What is life? It's 1:28 p.m. so basically last night after my last clip so basically last night when I hit midnight I was like finishing, like adding more page flags to the Mistletoe Mix-Up by Codi Hall. So when I hit midnight, I didn't realize it was midnight, and I just realized it when I heard people screaming outside, not screaming but like cheering outside. So I was like, is it midnight? So then I checked, I was like, oh, it's midnight, and I was by myself. And yeah. My mom usually like wakes, because she fell asleep, but she usually like wakes up and like right at midnight and then says like Happy New Year to me. She, I guess, was really tired and didn't wake up. So yeah, so there's that. I texted a few people, and that's pretty much it. That's how I rang in the new year. Now for today, I was first like, I wanted to like do a workout today, this afternoon, but I think my body was telling me, girl, don't do that, because I just feel like really tired. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do a few like new year things. One of the first things I'm going to do is update my monthly planner. So this one, I basically just keep track of my work schedule, and it's undated, so I had to like, I already put in like all the dates. Yeah, I already filled in all the dates on it, but I just need to put in my schedule and like decorate it a bit, so it could look a little bit more fun. Like I decorated like this December, and it put some like Christmas stickers around it, and Christmas washi tape. So I'm gonna do that for January, and then update my schedule, and then put in the other pages that this planner has. Is it has a little section for monthly focus, monthly task, monthly goals, appointments, and then this page is just for monthly notes. And then a little section here for like a little review of your month. So I might fill that out as well. Since I've gotten this, I haven't really done that, but I might do it this month just because it's a new year, so I might put in a few things there. But I'm gonna do that. I need to update my book review journal because I haven't done that in a bit, and I have to add in pretty much all the folding and mistletoe books. I have to add that as well. And then I added a few a while ago on my last few books, but I didn't actually write the reviews. They're just they just put like, why am I over here? It's just like empty. I just put like the little pictures of on the book covers, so I need to fill those out and just like in general update this. I also need to update my Goodreads to put what's that called? To put that I read the Mistletoe Mix-Up last year. Put that in, put the dates that I read that. Go for my 2024 goal, you know, reading challenge goal. So that's two things we have to do. And then I'm gonna write on a little like paper all like my goals that I have that I want to make for this year. And I'm gonna try, because most of them for last year, for 2024, they were very vague, and I'm gonna try and do things that I think are achievable and just like write that on like a little paper and then like save it, keep them in mind of what the goals are, but like save it and like put it away, so then at the end of this year I can look through it and see like what I actually did accomplish. But yeah, I want to do it in a way where I, instead of having the goals be very vague and like large goals, have them be a little bit more like manageable, a little bit more focused in, if that makes sense. So yeah, we're gonna do that as well. So I don't think for today there's gonna be like any reading. It's just gonna be like a lot of like New Year's focused tasks, if that makes sense. So let's get to it. Hey, what's up? So I don't remember when my last update was for this vlog. Wait, was it on the 1st or the 2nd? It was something like that, I don't remember. But it's currently Tuesday, January 7th. It's 11:52 a.m. I've been up for a little bit. I have work today. I started at 4, so I have to leave at like at 3. So okay, here's the thing. Okay, I think I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. I'm not sure how long it's been, but what did I read in this vlog? I think I read the Mistletoe Mix-Up, which I gave 4 stars. And yeah, I talked to you guys about that. I enjoyed it. It was a fun read. It was fun being with all those characters, learning more about the characters that were in the original trilogy, that being the trilogy being Lincoln Noel's Christmas Playlist, there's something about Mary, and Along Came Holly. Yeah, and it was fun like seeing those characters from the original series in this one and seeing like what they're up to now. And yeah, so I know I told you guys that I was gonna do like all the like beginning of the year like goal setting, all that stuff. I did a little bit of goal setting, but not too much. I am still trying to figure out like exactly like what I want to do this year, and trying to come up with a game plan on how to accomplish those goals. So there's that. I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, it's not going away. But that's that. And yeah, let me know what your goals are for this year. And yes, also I haven't started reading anything new. It's already the 7th. I've read nothing. A big 0 pages, no books, nothing, nada, absolutely nothing. So not sure what I'm gonna start with. And yeah, but yeah, let's just wrap things up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said before, let me know what your goals are for this year. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys here next time on Yari. Hearts books.